Hey you guys, we made it to the Hunter. We ended up getting the donut tire on, thank goodness. But the next day we ended up buying 4 new tires, so we didn't die. So we had a bunch of plans to stop all across America, but there happened to be a huge COVID spike, which was a bummer. So we did the trip as fast as humanly possible. We took what should have been a 4-day trip and made it a 2-day trip. And we saw some really beautiful and desolate places along the way. I gotta say, we definitely got our fill of fast food. It was crazy. I never eat fast food, and at the end of it, I don't think I was thinking straight. So we passed a Buc-ee's in Texas.
Buc-ee's. It is the largest gas station, I believe, in the United States of America, and we're gonna stop. I told Cyril that it was a surprise, and then he told me we were gonna miss Buc-ee's, and then I told him what it was, and then he found one. So here you go.
I just had to show Cyril. If you've never been into a Buc-ee's, it's basically like a gas station on steroids. I mean, there are aisles and aisles. It's the size of like a huge department store with just gas station snacks. It's kind of fantastic and the perfect way to describe Texas in one stop. The closer we got to the ocean, I swear to you, I could smell it. I'm like a homing pigeon. I was just so excited to get there and just see exactly what we were getting into.
We made it. 3,000 miles and we're here. We have reached Florida. Atlas is about to go to sleep so he doesn't scream. And tomorrow we're gonna relax because it's Sunday, and then we're gonna go see the boat. So I'm stoked. All right, you guys, I'm gonna see you in the morning. All right, we're here at Sneed Island Boatworks. They will not let us get on the boat while it's on the hard, so we're actually going in the water in 45 minutes. That is not what I expected, but here we are. I'm excited. I don't know what the inside looks like. We saw it 6 months ago and we stayed on it for about 3 days cleaning up and things, and then we bought the Formosa. So the rudder on this boat is broken, but there is quite a bit of rudder left. What we're gonna do is replace it. That's really all that's wrong with it, if you will. Otherwise, she's in great shape. She was grounded and just broke the rudder. So we are going to fix her. I'm excited. Let's go sailing. Okay, we're in a slip and I'm a little bit overwhelmed. I hired somebody to help me with the upholstery, and he had a heart attack. So I paid for all of the materials. So I bought a Sailrite, and Joy and I are gonna do all the cushions, which is gonna save us money, which is fantastic. However, I had the gentleman put all of the cushions into the boat, and in my mind, I'm thinking boat cushions. This is sheets of foam. I'm like, I'll show you, just hold on. Oh, where are you gonna go now, Freya? Uh-oh. We have 2 scragglers. Let's see if we can fit them on the roof. Okay, squish. Someone played Tetris as a kid.
No, someone played Shove It.
Hey, whoa, come on, woo!
No, it's not.
Okay, we're having dinner with friends who also watch the show. And they're letting us store our monstrosity of foam in their garage. We have now descended upon their home and they made us dinner.
Welcome to our place.
Beautiful.
It's a nice place. I just moved to Florida about a month ago, so I came from London, so I'm pretty fresh here, so I'm still getting used to everything. There's definitely more water here, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, it's great.
And sunshine.
It's great, and sunshine.
Hi, it's Effie. Moved from London, living in Florida. Less tax and more sunshine reasons.
There you go. And he made this beautiful dinner for us. This hot sauce arrangement here makes me think he's from Texas.
I definitely am not.
We have arrived fully loaded to the Hunter, and we are going to unpack everything that was in the hotel onto the boat. All right, we have taken this big pile off the boat, and it's trash. Goodbye. Success. We have the lesser spotted squirrel in the lazarette.
Can't fit in this one.
So before we get going, we have to check for water at the bottom of the fuel tank. So we're going to remove the top piece, which is like an inspection hatch, and take a look down below. There's no proper inspection hatch. It's actually a fuel sender, but we're gonna use it as an inspection hatch.
Okay, now, just somehow pry this thing off. That's stuck on there pretty well.
Okay,
How about a knife?
we're gonna have to go get some tools from Little Miss.
No, just a knife.
You wanna use my dishes?
Yeah, you've got 10 sets. Maybe you can spare a butter knife.
Does it look delicious? Now what are you gonna use that for?
I'm gonna use this to suck up the bottom of the fuel tank because we don't have anything else.
Cyril is making his own gasket out of gasket maker. And we're doing this before we leave so we don't have an open fuel hole in the boat.
Sure.
Isn't that right? Yes. So overall, I'd say it was a pretty good first day. I'll show you guys what I did in here. It doesn't look perfect yet, but it's so much cleaner. So I took everything out of the cabinets, bleached, vacuumed, and the smell in here is much better. So I'm excited to getting tomorrow. So today we're taking everything out of the boat that is inside. There's parts, there's tools, and some of the parts have cardboard boxes on them which are covered in mold, and I think that that's contributing to the smell inside. So we're going to take everything out. We're going to inventory what we have, what we think we may need, and clean everything up and put it back in the boat. So I think one of the #1 challenges of living in a boat is the smells. You're in a really closed area and space, and it just makes it hard to live inside. So that's something that you really have to pay attention to. Cardboard also is a breeding ground for cockroaches. They eat the glue that holds a cardboard box together. So we're gonna get rid of all of that since we have eradicated all of the cockroaches. Then the boat's gonna be a little bit more livable. Elbow grease, here we come. I am using a mixture of bleach, water, and a drop of soap in this old Clorox bottle. And usually I use an organic cleaner to do this, which is really nice for my head, but we don't have that today, so we're just gonna use this bleach. But what we're gonna use, which is new, is this thing called an Ozone machine, which we bought on Amazon, and it seems to work really well. It turns O2 into O3, which kills organisms, from what I understand. Science. So that's pretty cool. We're gonna run that in here for about an hour, and hopefully that will kill whatever mold spores are left over. So I am washing this down, but I got some very cool upholstery that I'm gonna put in here, and it's a big surprise. If you guys have seen what I did on Little Miss, it's something like that. It's gonna look fantastic. So would you say that this boat is just a lot of cleanup and TLC versus anything else?
Yeah, definitely. Just needs a little bit of love and it will be 100%. The engine on here looks amazing, and it was kept in really good condition. And after checking out that fuel tank yesterday, it was fantastic condition inside there. So I'm very excited. And the electrical panel behind there, I took a little sneak peek. Some good organization.
Okay, whoa. The line there. Oh yeah, she's ready for sailing.
Just taking on some water.
Okay.
Okay, so am I supposed to?
I think you're gonna have to get in it to undo the...
Shh, don't say that.
You're gonna have to. You gotta unclip it. Hurry. It's going down.
Just like a surfboard.
Don't get eaten by that giant snook. You're doing good.
Whoa.
Okay, hurry up. She's sinking. Babe,
I know.
hustle. I believe in you, mostly.
It's gonna get too heavy.
I know. I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna bring the nose up over here.
I'm coming, babe.
Okay. And I can film you just in case you fall in. That'd be funny. Oh yeah. But then who's gonna film? Uh-oh, we're gonna lose our seat. Okay, hold on you guys, I'll be right back. Oh my god. Okay. It lives.
Did not
Woohoo!
drown it.
Woo! How do you feel? You work out?
Wandering around in a blurry town, in a foggy state, surrounded by ghosts, but you're still alive. There's no time to wait. It is time.
So yesterday when we went to Little Miss, we collected all of the canned food that was on her. And it wasn't a ton, just cleaned it in this bucket with Simple Green, and we're gonna use it. Now, I know that you're not supposed to use cans that have been rusted or dented, but I think I'm just gonna do the good old sniff test. And if you don't hear from me, I died. Just kidding. This next episode brought to you from the toilet.
So with this little contraption here, this is just dish soap and water, and I just used in one of our old plastic bottles, and I drill a little hole at the top, and this is what we're going to use to locate all the leaks on the dinghy. And then I have a Sharpie that I stole from Aubrey, and I'll be using this to mark out all the locations that we're going to have to repair.
All right, let's go check for leaks in your ding-dong. Dinghy. That looks promising. Oh yeah, it's bubbling.
Liquid on, spread it out, and then put pressure. Really nice one over here, and then this. Try patch up this whole piece here.
Hey you guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you like this video, please subscribe. It really helps out. Give me a like or a thumbs up. I will see you next time on Sailing the Lone Star.
I saw a picture of us.